Princess Anne receives this honourable royal title in recognition of her exceptional work commitment. 3 times as many activities than Kate, Princess of Wales, and 22 far beyond King Charles III, were performed by the Princess Royal in 2012. Princess Anne would probably obtain a high rank under King Charles III because of her extraordinary work ethic, according to Omit Scoby, the royal expert. As a result, she is now more significant to the royal family than ever. According to Mr. Scobie, the king now that he is king requires and more than anybody else in the family. The specialist pointed out that while Charles expended a day at Highgrove House reflecting, the Queen continued with her responsibilities and travelled back to Scotland to meet with officials of the organisations she patronised and spoke with those who travelled to Glasgow to pay their respects. The monarch's death on September the 8th was faithfully seen by him in his capacity as the family's patron, and he continued to do so even after her burial at St. George's Chapel in Windsor. She bears the distinction of being one of the family members that works the most, having completed more than 387 commitments only last year. She doesn't require praises or attention, a family acquaintance informed me last week, even with COVID as a barrier. She finds joy in her work itself. For the Princess Royal, this commercial world is all she has ever known, Mr. Scobie said in a piece for Yahoo News. The family's first responsibilities were assumed while they were teenagers. He spoke. While most of the current conversation is focused on encouraging other family members to support the new monarch or the increased duties being assumed by the new Prince and Princess of Wales, Mr. Scobie concluded that Anne is continuing with business as usual. The king will require the assistance of individuals who can offer sage counsel and are reliable enough to lead him as he manages his new job when he ascends to the throne. It will not be an easy walk, after all, with the winds turning in favour of the royal family among younger and more varied groups. I can't think of anybody in the family who is more deserving than Anne if a new high title is indeed in Anne's future. Yet, if it happens, don't anticipate it to matter much because they always go above and above the call of duty, whether or not anyone is looking. He gave a poignant homage to Her Majesty, stating it was a joy and an honour to go from Scotland with the Queen. I had the good fortune to be present for my mother's final 24 hours, she stated. It has been a delight and an honour to travel with her on her last trips. The Princess Royal said, "We shall all share special memories. It was a delight to see the love and respect exhibited by so many on these excursions. I want to express my gratitude to everyone who understands how we feel. The breadth of their existence and contribution to our national identity, which we had previously taken for granted, may have been brought to our attention. I also am extremely appreciative of the kindness and sympathy shown to my loving brother Charles, as he takes on the extra duties of being a monarch to my mother Queen. I'm grateful. It happened while the Queen's consort, Charles and Camilla, were finishing up their 4-country tour of the UK by stopping in Wales. The King thanked everyone for their sympathies during her reign, after addressing for a minute in Welsh in front of the Senate in Cardiff. He said that my mum had never had a closer connection to Wales. The King expressed his appreciation in both English and Welsh, and stated that he is grateful for the opportunity to have served as Prince of Wales, as he assumed his new responsibility.